Hi everyone, I have a small confession. Many years ago, I scheduled a staff meeting about curriculum change. It began at 3:30 in the afternoon and was supposed to be finished by 5. Already you can see where the story's heading, can't you? By 3:35, people were yawning. By 4, one group was examining every sentence in the new document as though hidden somewhere inside it was the meaning of life. There was another group who'd mentally left the building and was wondering whether there was anything decent for dinner. And a third group who really wanted to contribute, but at a speed that suggested that they had a netball practice, childcare pickup, or a very urgent relationship with their sofa, and most probably all of the above. And then there was little old me, standing at the front, enthusiastically attempting to lead change while slowly boring the pants off everyone, including myself. At the time, I probably thought some people were resistant to change. Looking back, I think they were simply full. And that distinction matters. You see, schools aren't necessarily resistant to change, are they? Sometimes they've just run out of steam. That certainly seems to be happening across education right now. NZCER found that 71% of primary principals were concerned about the pace of curriculum change. Its latest secondary survey identified that keeping up with the pace and volume of educational change and too much being asked of schools were the two leading issues for principals. Meanwhile, a 2026 NZEIT Rio Roa survey found that 83.2% of primary teachers felt overwhelmed by the pace and the extent of change. That isn't a small pocket of grumpiness in the staff room, is it? That's a system saying, hang on, we're trying to do too much at once here. You see, every school actually has a finite change capacity, a limited supply of time, attention, energy, professional learning and emotional bandwidth. When that capacity is exceeded, we create what I like to call implementation congestion. Everyone's busy launching things, discussing things, renaming things and creating those colourful Google folders for things like, whatever. But very little has time to settle, does it? It's like opening 37 tabs on your computer and then wondering why the whole thing freezes. The solution, though, isn't to stop changing. Schools really do need to adapt, don't they? To improve and respond to the needs of their learners. But better change sometimes means less change. Research published in Nature found that when people solve problems, we naturally favour adding something over taking something away. Give leaders a problem and our first instinct is often, oh yeah, let's introduce a new program. Or, let's create another meeting. Or, go on, let's establish a working group. Nobody ever bursts enthusiastically into a staff room announcing, hey, great news everyone, I've deleted 3 things. Or perhaps they should. Here is one practical way forward. Take every current and proposed change and sort it into these 4 categories. The first one's called now. The 1 or 2 priorities receiving serious time, support and attention. Call that now. The next one's called next. This is the important work that will begin only when there is genuine capacity. Yeah, next. The third one is called not yet. Good ideas that are not good ideas right now. And fourthly, no longer. Practices, meetings, reports or programs that have served their purpose and can be stopped, reduced or even replaced. And introduce one simple rule too. Whenever something new comes in, something else must be paused, removed or deliberately deprioritized. This isn't negativity, this is responsible leadership. The real measure of change isn't whether it appeared in the strategic plan or featured in a staff meeting or produced a magnificent laminated flowchart. I do love those. It's whether the new practice becomes normal even on a wet Tuesday afternoon in week 9. So before announcing the next exciting initiative, pause and ask this. Do we have the capacity to actually do this properly? And what will we stop doing? And what might happen if for once we gave one important change enough space to succeed? Because you see, schools don't need to become better at constantly beginning. They need the breathing room to finish. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, then you'll undoubtedly enjoy reading my latest book, 54 Quotes and Provocations. It's stacked full of great leadership quotes and ideas to help free up your thinking time so that you can enjoy your job a lot more. Go and get your copy now.